Geniuses don't think in the same way as others. They make connections invisible to others and take leaps no one else would dare. Nobel laureate Richard Feynman had a deep appreciation of Euler's formula, referring to it as our jewel and the most remarkable formula in mathematics. Feynman was an undoubted genius, but not genius enough to see that Euler's formula is the controlling equation of existence. Feynman could make certain connections, but not others. He could make certain leaps, but not others. It's curious that even geniuses have their blind spots and prejudices and blinkered attitudes. You would imagine that genius confers a universal talent for out-of-the-box thinking, but it doesn't. Genius allows you a way out of some boxes while you remain locked in others. Our work is about giving people the means to get out of as many boxes as possible. Our books are full of thought experiments, new connections, new leaps, new viewpoints, new systems, a true glass bead game. Why didn't Feynman see the deeper significance of Euler's formula? Why was the necessary mode of thinking beyond him? Well, let's see what he said about Euler's formula. He wrote, "In our study of oscillating systems, we shall have occasion to use one of the most remarkable, almost astounding formulas in all of mathematics. Straight away, a problem arises." Feynman, accepting the conventions, refers to oscillating systems as if there is a dualism of oscillating systems and non-oscillating systems. A question that a genius should ask is, can everything be regarded as oscillating? Even those things that don't seem oscillatory? Can we unify everything and derive the non-oscillating from the oscillating? Feynman wrote, "From the physicist's point of view, we could bring forth this formula in 2 minutes or so and be done with it. And thus this, the master equation of existence, would be dismissed in an instant as nothing but an interesting formula." This is a key point. It's so easy to look at the most important equations of all and not recognize them in any way for what they truly are. Even Euler himself looked at Euler's formula and didn't have a clue what he was dealing with. He couldn't see it as anything other than a wonderful mathematical abstraction. It would simply never have occurred to him to consider this formula ontologically. There was no precedent for such a conclusion in the intellectual climate, the groupthink, of his time. There remains no appetite for such ideas in the present day. Feynman wrote, "But science is as much for intellectual enjoyment as for practical utility. So instead of just spending a few minutes on this amazing jewel, we shall surround the jewel by its proper setting in the grand design of that branch of mathematics, which is called elementary algebra." That's the right spirit, but Feynman should have gone so much further and deeper. The genius takes things all the way, to the absolute limit. The non-genius does not. Well, which are you, genius or non-genius?